the chance to try out the HTC Vive today, and it's actually a lot cooler than you might think. Now, I was definitely a virtual reality naysayer. I kind of thought that it was just glorified 3D, I didn't think it would last, and that it was just another fad that would eventually fall away. Now that being said, I finally had the chance to actually try it, and it's actually really, really cool. So with this demo, you get to try out 3 different things that kind of give you an idea of the capability that VR has and what it's really gonna give for not just gaming, but just sort of immersive experiences altogether. So the first thing it throws you into is this underwater shipwreck scene. And now this is less of a game and more of just a virtual reality experience. It's there to help adjust you to the whole virtual reality idea. So basically you're plopped down onto the deck of a shipwreck, and it's just this gorgeous underwater scene. Like I said, it's a shipwreck, so there's some broken parts of the ship and there's fish swimming all around you. It's kind of cool. They'll come close to you, and if you wave at them, they'll float off. The thing that I loved most about this is I was off kind of looking to my right, playing with the fish, and all of a sudden I turn around and there's this giant whale right in front of me, and it actually kind of startled me because it was so big, and it does feel so real. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like right there, and it starts kind of coming at you, and I'm like, is it gonna like run into the ship? And it comes in front of me and kind of stops, and its eye is really close to you, and if you move, you can watch the eye track you. It's actually watching you, which is really cool. And then it floats off or swims off, and then that experience is done. The second thing it throws you into is like a really amped up Microsoft Paint. You've got all these brushes at your disposal, all these different scenes at your disposal, shapes, things like that, different colors, and you just get to paint, but it's virtual reality, so everything you paint comes alive in one way. This was really, really cool to me because it started opening my eyes to the capabilities that virtual reality really has. You have to think with this, because it's virtual and it's 360, these paintings aren't 2D, so you can start painting something here and then walk around it and face the other direction and finish the back side of it. Now the third experience that it throws you into is your standard first-person shooter. It's pretty straightforward. Both of your controllers are each guns, and drones come out and you shoot at them. What was really interesting to me about this was, one, your second hand you can actually put behind your back and pull out again, and you have a shield in front of you. Do that motion again and your second gun comes back. That was really neat to me because it showed me what kind of mechanics will now be incorporated into virtual reality games. Just something as simple as being able to do this and pull out a different weapon is a very immersive thing that we currently don't have in our games. We'll have to press like triangle or Y or something. Doing this is such a real motion. It really just puts your brain in that state. The other thing that was really great about this demo is that it showed me how accurate this headset is. Because for something like first-person shooters, that headset and that tracker have to be so on, or you're just gonna have a terrible experience because it's not gonna line up and you're never gonna be able to fully shoot your targets or whatever the game or experience might be. But the HTC Vive was spot on. It was tracking all my movements right as it was supposed to. And I had a lot of fun doing this just simple kind of arcade shooter. So those were the 3 demos that I was able to try out on the HTC Vive. And like I said, I had so much fun doing it. As someone who used to be a VR naysayer, I'm now really actually excited for the technology to come out. Now that being said, the $1 million question here is, am I gonna drop $800 on this HTC Vive? No, I'm not. Now, as cool as all this is, I don't have $800 to spend on this device, and I also don't have a PC that can run it. So to be able to make this run fully, I would need to spend like $2,000 to get the kind of PC I'd need, plus the equipment itself, and I just don't have that kind of money in my life right now. Now that being said, 2, 3, 4 years down the road when all this technology drops in price, I'm very excited to drop some money on it and bring it into my own home. So that was my experience with the HTC Vive. What about you guys? What do you feel about virtual reality? Have you had the chance to try this one? Maybe you've had the chance to try Oculus Rift or even Google Cardboard. Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked that video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all you lovely Martians next week. Bye-bye.